What up, guys? What up? What up? Julian here from Julian's Juicebox. How y'all doing today? It is 1 o'clock on a Thursday, November 15th. And I wanted to talk a little bit about weight loss. So I know this is a topic that is very popular. Always, everybody's always trying to lose weight, right? Get that ideal body that they're looking for and get trim, get sexy, get hot, fit, yeah, so I just, I've been, I make juice, so I am learning about these things that the juice does to our bodies and stuff like that. And the other day, I learned something. I kind of already knew it, but it was the way that it was worded, which I thought, I should share because it would make things a little bit more clear for everybody. Because it was just, sometimes, you just need to hear things described in the right way and then it'll make sense. And I know it made a lot of sense for me, so I just wanted to share it with everybody on the channel. So, yeah, without further ado, let's talk about some weight loss. So, what is this? First off, this is what you would use. This is the juice recipe, or something that you can incorporate to get the weight loss. You gotta have something to use to get the weight loss, right? Other than just working out, you gotta change your diet or add things into your diet to help with the weight loss if you're working out or whatever it is that you're doing. So this juice right here, this is a citric. I'll call it a citric tonic or something. Yeah, let's go with that. Citric and root tonic. And what's in here? We have 3 grapefruits. We have 3 oranges. And then we have 1 lemon and 1 lime. Those are all the citrus ingredients, and they're juiced, cold pressed. And we have, for roots, we have ginger root, turmeric root, and cayenne pepper. So I guess that's not a root, it's a pepper, but yeah, for a little bit of heat. So what this will do is it'll burn up that and rip up and dissolve those fats, the saturated fats in the body, and also the toxins, which those are the #1 influencers for weight gain. So what I learned the other day is that fat basically does not cause fat. Isn't that crazy? When I heard it, I was like, wait, what? So I started listening a little bit more to the video and wanted to learn, right? So basically, everybody, is taught that, don't eat saturated fat, don't eat carbs, things like this are what cause weight gain. So, come to find out that these things can really only, once they're broken down, all they can do is get turned into energy sources. So, carbs gets broken down into sugar, and sugar is really only used for energy. That's why we put sugar in our coffee, because it gives us that kick. Fats, like avocado, we use those to give us a little bit of energy. Nuts and seeds give us a little bit of energy, and that's fats, but those things have, I guess, a reputation of making us fat too, but they don't. So fat doesn't make us fat. Why, right? And what does make us fat? So what makes us fat is these toxic foods, anything that is very acidic to the body and throws things out of alignment, or the toxic foods that kind of mess the whole fluidity of the body up. So how do these toxic foods make us fat, right? So when we eat things that are toxic, such as animal products, which are the main acidic foods that we can put in our body because they're not really meant for us to eat. I know it's crazy to say, but that's what I believe, and the studies and stuff show when we eat these foods, they create they turn into acid in the body. Bad acid. And what they do is, say this is a blood cell. These foods and this acid go to the blood cells, and they wrap around the blood cells. And every cell in the universe, its goal is to survive, right? And to live and to thrive. We are a cell. We're one big cell of trillions of cells. And what is our goal? To survive. When we get hungry, we eat because we want to survive, stuff like that. So these cells, these acidic cells that we're putting in the body, want to survive. So they go to our blood cells and they say, okay, if I can wrap around this cell, then I can keep it from cleaning, and I could keep it from having, healthy things come in and get on it, and then it'll kill me off. So I'm going to wrap around it and then try to make, this my little acidic environment, and then other acid things will go and get on the other cells, and then they're going to say, oh, I want to create an environment of acidity so that way we can take over this physical being and we can thrive and we could live, so, and that's what essentially, cancer is. They say once you get too many acidic cells in the body, then you have cancer. So, but what these do is, but way before that, I don't want to scare anybody, but way before that, these cells go on and they wrap around here, right? They wrap around the cell. So once there's so much acidity on the cell, it's like, blocked like that. So once we eat carbs, once we eat fat and these things, they come and they try to get into the cell to fuel our cells as energy, because that's all sugar can really do, right? And those fats, they can only go in there and be used as energy. But if they can't get in because the acidity is blocking it, then the body says, okay, where are we going to put it? Well, we're going to store it. So we're going to take it and we're going to put it on the butt. We're going to put it on your butt. We're going to put it on your stomach. We're going to put it on your arms. We're going to put it, wherever. And that's basically the whole process of it. So fat doesn't really, I guess fat will eventually, it is what makes you fat, but it's not, because it's not the root problem, right? The acidity and the toxic foods are what it is. Because if we had clean cells, then we could eat fat all we want. And I do. I know personally I do. I eat fat all day long. I eat avocados, nuts and seeds, black olives, all these fatty foods I eat all day long, and I don't gain weight at all. I've been the same weight like for a year now, and I lose weight, ever since I've started eating plant-based, and I feel like my cells are clean. And I eat a lot of carbs. I drink a lot of carbs and eat a lot of carbs, and I don't gain weight because I feel like everything, once it gets broken down, the carbs get broken down to sugar, they're going right in my cells, and I'm getting energy. When I drink these high-carb juices, they don't need to be broken down because they're already broken down in the juice, but they're going right into my cell, and I'm getting a kick of energy. I'm not feeling sluggish. So, and fats too. When I eat a big salad with a whole bunch of fat in it, and like 2-3 avocados and like a whole jar of olives. I love olives, so I'll throw a whole jar on there, and then I'll crush up some pecans and almonds and throw that. That's a lot of fat on one salad, and I feel energized because it's going right into my cells as energy. So when we keep our cells clean, then the weight gain won't happen. So weight loss, what is the key to weight loss? It's cleaning the body up, so that way we can really eat whatever we want as much as we want, and we won't gain the weight, right? So it all starts with me. I'm gonna say it. If you're if you're a follower and you've seen my videos before, I'm gonna say it. Switching to a plant-based diet is the way to go if you want to lose weight. The meats will just keep things acidic in the body. Things won't be flowing naturally according to like nature's laws, and things will be out of whack, and that's why stuff like that happens. Like when you eat these foods, these fats and these carbs, they go in and they're supposed to go here, but then they can't. So it's like, all right, we gotta reroute and change things how they're supposed to be, and we gotta, because the body's so sophisticated, right? So it's gonna figure out a way. It's gonna be like, all right, well, we can't put it here like we would naturally do, so let's put it somewhere else, and we'll just try to figure this thing out, right? So then they put it somewhere else, and then that's when weight gain happens, and then before you know it, you're not where you want to be, and you're trying to lose weight, right? So yeah, I would say if you're really trying to make the change, you know, and I'm not a doctor, so all these recommendations aren't, you know, I'm not a doctor, so just gotta make that claim for medical medical laws or whatever they're called. But I would say I would recommend a plant-based diet. Just cut out the animal products. You don't even have to be like super raw vegan like I am. But just taking out the animal products will make a big difference. I know it did for me, and it's shown to have done for others. So, and if you want to, you know, start small, then you could do things like this. Why will this work? Because citrus foods are highly acidic, right? But they're not bad acidic. People have there's a bad rap on these that, you know, acid fruits are bad. They're not bad. When they get inside the body, they clean, you know, they're just they're strong, and they're, you know, cleansing. Like, they're not bad. Why would nature make something that's a fruit that tastes so good and stuff like that bad? And that's a whole nother topic, but it's not. It's scientifically shown that these foods are not bad. The acids in these are good. They're cleansing. So these citruses in here are so powerful that they'll go in there and they'll clean the cells. They're gonna go and squeeze. All citruses are astringents too. Astringents. I always get that word wrong. So they'll go and they'll wrap themselves around the cells, and they'll squeeze and tug and get all the toxins out. And then they pull things out of the body when they get rinsed out through the colon. So they'll go in, and then this is like concentrated lemons and limes and citruses. Like I said, there's 3 grapefruits, 3 oranges, 1 lemon, 1 lime. Like, imagine eating all that. You'd be full as hell, right? And you could just drink it, and it's already broken down. So you're getting all of it. It's all bioavailable. It doesn't half break down and then half of it doesn't, so you don't even get half of it. No, it's already broke down. So this is a very powerful tonic right here. So you drink this, it's going to go into the bloodstream. It's going to go attack those cells. It's going to start squeezing and tugging them and getting the toxins off, and then it's going to like magnetize them and pull them and then rinse them out of the colon. So, you know, you may have some crazy bowel movements from this, and it might be, you know, strong. And with the ginger as well, it goes in, and the ginger and the turmeric have heat in them, so they're going to burn things off of the artery walls. So that'll already start losing up the stored fats that are stuck on the walls because they never got into the cells. They will burn those off of the walls. And then those will be sitting, floating, and then the lemon and stuff will pull them out as well. So this is just very, very powerful tonic right here. And this is a way that you could start getting some of these plants into your diet if you don't want to go plant-based. So, you know, of course, if you counter it with a bunch of meat, like if you drink this in the morning, this would be best to drink in the morning on an empty stomach, because then there's nothing in your body to digest, and it's going to go in there and go right to work. It's going to go right to the cells and clean. If you have food in there, then it's going to have to digest and clean at the same time. It's not 100% getting done, and you know, you see where I'm going with that. But if you do this with eating cheeseburgers at night, it's kind of going to cancel out. So just wanted to make that quick video and kind of touch on that topic, because that when I saw that the other day, and when I heard that and learned that, it was like, wow, that's kind of a nice way to put it. It makes so much sense that way. So, and sometimes we just need things to be broken down in a simple form instead of, you know, E equals MC squared and then you'll lose weight. Like, so so yeah, this is again, I'm gonna take a sip of this too. I'm excited. I'm on an empty stomach right now. It's 1 o'clock. And I usually don't eat anything till 2. All I've had was water up till now. So I'm going to get the cleaning, because, and I made this because I've been eating some fatty foods the last couple days. And, oh, you heard that? It was vacuum sealed. And I've been eating some fatty foods, and I'm feeling a little, you know, clogged up. Even though you're on a plant-based diet, I'm on a plant-based diet, I could feel that way sometimes. Because you can always overeat, right? Even if you're eating you could eat as much as you want on a plant-based. You're really not going to feel bloated. But I guess since I've been doing it so long, I can tell when I'm a little bit bloated. So I wanted to make this just to get a little cleansing. So Hazel's running around chasing her tail. But yeah, so I wanted to drink this. So I made it for myself. And I wanted to let everybody know that this is a good weight loss drink right here. Whoa, that's citrusy. Wow. That's aggressive. It's a little tart because I have the 3 grapefruits, but you know, if it's a little tart for you to start out, you can always just throw some more oranges in there to make it taste a little better. But yeah, so citrus tonic, great drink to lose weight. I would drink it in the morning on an empty stomach. I have 3 grapefruits, 3 oranges, 1 lemon, 1 lime, a thumb of ginger, about that big. And then I didn't have any turmeric root or the actual pepper, so I put some dashes of the powder in there for that. And this will go in and clean the cells, which will allow the fats and the carbs to go and get absorbed instead of being stored as fat. So yeah, I hope that made some sense, and I hope I helped out today, kind of understand a little bit about weight loss. And I'll be making more videos soon, so I hope you all have a blessed Thursday, and go out there and crush your goals and kill it. It's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, so we right at the weekend. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video, all right? Peace, love, and light, baby. I'm out.